We live in a single-family home in Silver Spring and have lived there for a long time, and we're on the automated budget plan, and for a while it was about $77 a month, which was perfectly fine and affordable. And in July I got a notice saying it was going to go up to $200 a month, which is a huge increase, and it's not affordable, and I can't make that happen.
It's been high. It seems to be higher than it usually is the last couple of years. I've had electric bills with the hikes in energy costs, especially during the summertime. The bills are more. Use of air conditioning.
The electric has been exceptionally high so far because of the hot weather we've had. It's been almost triple for several months now.
It's way too high. We thought the rates were coming down earlier this year when we were getting a rate decrease, but they really went up.
Well, we've been away for 6 weeks, so our last electric bill was nice and low. The fall's always good, but then winter it hits you like a ton of bricks.
It's too high. we seem to pay more than a lot of other places do, and the same. I lived in Niagara Falls, New York, and it was less. That's been several years ago, but it was quite a bit less there than it was when I came back to Maryland.
The electric bill is always a challenge. Being a child of the 60s, when electric was inexpensive, and then things changed, you always keep an eye on your electric bill.
I do have recollection of seeing at least 2 mailings indicating that as a consumer I have a choice.
Well, I know it's coming. I don't know that it's actually available to me at this point. I think it's a great idea if it leads to lower consumer pricing. I'm a retiree, and I would love to be able to reduce my electric bill.
Yeah, I think it's good to have some kind of competition. Competition always keeps prices down.
I think it's about time we can do that.
I'm all for competition.
It's a free country, and I think they, should have the privilege to do that.
I think in principle, whenever a consumer has an option, it generally should be a good thing.
Price would be number one.
Cost.
Would it reduce our costs significantly over the long run?
Price per kilowatt hour is the most important.
Of course, cost would enter into it.
Definitely the rates.
If there was a substantial savings.
If it was reasonably a lot cheaper, then I would do it.
Sure, I'd love to save some money on my electric bill. If the power comes in through my local provider, I don't really care who generates it.
It's hard to argue against saving money and a process that's that apparently simple.
I probably would do it immediately, and as long as I can read the fine print and make it make sense, yes.
If the electricity is as reliable as it's always been, why not get the lowest price possible?
I think it's great. If we could do it online and it's as simple as signing a few pieces of paper and could save us some money, then we'd definitely consider it.
You have to be selective, I think. You have to sit down and do the maths and decide whether other companies that are cheaper are going to be viable.
Anytime you make any change, you want it to be as painless as possible.